In this lonely ass world, it's getting colder. I'm not going nowhere if I cannot take my boat there. My mind was bred a little different, yeah, from my own past. If I see heat, why the fuck would I wanna go there? Mama, I make you smile. Mama, your little nigga came from wildin'. Mama, always got in trouble, I was shouted. Mama, now I'm staring at shit. Mama, I'm the pilot. Mama, if I want something, I'ma go get it. Mama, swim with the sharks, piranhas, and fishes. Mama, it's so hard down here, God is my witness. Mama, I know where I'm going. Mama, I'm a fan. It's hard not knowing who is really gonna be there for me. I wish you could be here to see me the day I start touring. Shit be on my mind every second when I'm not recording. I'm waking up conversating with the Lord every morning. I mistakenly took the wrong path, I had to rewind. I fumbled trying to move too fast, I had to keep trying. Growing up I got in trouble, told myself to keep lying. So much stress be building up, swear I be needing me time.
Grand rising, people. The sun is shining. You know why? Because your girl is back. But guess who is back? Ba-dum. Yes, baby, I am back after somewhat of a week sabbatical or vacation from the Morning Max show. For some reason, I was trying to do a show from my device. It didn't work out. It didn't do good, but that's okay. That's okay. Molly Mall and the crew held it down, and I want to thank them for the bottom of my heart for holding it down for me. I saw thank you, Trey, Lee, Damien, Rodney, who else? Phil, everybody that was on the show. I don't remember everybody because I couldn't get in sometimes, and it was confusing. But Molly, you know everybody. I want to send them shots out and tell them good looking out and thank them for holding it down for us. As you can tell, I'm back, and I do have to give thanks to our sponsor, Shades of Blue by AM Morning, right along with Molly Mall Sea Moss. Those two together, you get your book, you get some hot teas, sea moss, or some lemonade sea moss, or smoothie sea moss, long as you get sea moss from Molly Mall. Somebody asked me while I was vacationing in North Carolina. She said, "Do you do sea moss?" I said, "I do. She said, "Well, where do you get your sea moss?" I said, "Molly Mall sea moss." I said, "Everybody sea moss, they're gonna tell you to get the good sea moss, but I trust his product because I seen it, I had it, and I tasted it, so it was like really good." And I said, if I can't get the Molly Mall sea moss, then I guess any old other sea moss would do. But if you want to get a good brand, it's going to yield you your most effects, or give you the most bang for your buck, it's Molly Mall sea moss. Contact him, y'all. I don't know about his shipping, but I know he will deliver, I think, in a 10-mile radius or whatever. You contact the man. Let him work it out with you. That's what you do. Let him work it out with you. All righty. And, of course, you contact me, Molly, or any outlet that sell books, to do books, for Shades of Blue by AM Morning. It's on Amazon. That's right. I don't know how many of y'all got it for your stock and stuff, but it's even on audio book. It's on audio, hardback, softback, digital. Look, you can get Shades of Blue every which way but loose, okay? The only thing we're waiting for Shades of Blue is the damn movie to come out. Tyler, your clock is ticking. Spike Lee, okay? To Queen Latifah, Flavor Unit. produces it. Anybody that's trying to get on to this before Net, because you know when Netflix get it, we're gonna be up in Canada and it's gonna be a wrap. It's gonna be bigger than the next Bridgerton. I'm telling you. I'm trying to put y'all on to something good before it happens. All y'all got to do, y'all big executive, your big wigs, is read the book for yourself. You read it for yourself, then you reach out to me and let's do business. I already got the characters picked out, who should play who character and everything. And this is unknown tapped in talent, where these people are good at their craft. They may not yet be famous, but damn it, they're good. See, and all these people need is a look-see, a shine, and a light on them as well. All righty. Woo! Saying all of that, good morning to the panel. Who's in the house with me? Good morning. Good morning, Lee. I see you. I see Molly Mall. Good morning.
Damn, I call myself trying to tip in.
You just tried to put the tip in?
Oh, no, it's not that kind of Monday.
Oh, it sure ain't. That was freaking fun. I'm just giddy because I haven't been here all week. I'm just happy to be back sitting in my chair. And speaking of chair, is a 30-day chair yoga challenge starting today that I am going to make sure that I'm going to be a part of, because damn it, I need to lose some weight. There go my boy Trey Wiz. There go my other part of the sunshine. He out there in the element, baby. Good morning, Trey.
What's up, y'all? What's going on?
What's happening, Trey? Easy.
Nothing. Good morning, y'all. How y'all feeling?
Yeah. I'm not a y'all this morning, okay?
Well, I already told you respectfully. I assumed she until you told me otherwise. So is it just she this morning? Her,
I said,
ma'am.
not even a y'all. I'm not a y'all though.
What can I? Hey, Lee. I'm sorry.
Hey, Trey.
I got it. It took a second. Don't worry about it. I got it though. It took a second.
Okay,
It's like,
this
no.
conversation I must have missed when I was out. I don't know what the hell going on.
Oh, you was here.
I was saying I referred to y'all, both of y'all, in general as y'all instead of individuals, and saying
Right.
Lee and Reese. That's what she was saying.
Oh.
Yeah.
It was a joke.
I got it though. It picked up. It caught after a second.
Okay. Well, I'm just blessed to be back for my vacation. I'm just happy that I'm back on the ones and the twos, and on the two with y'all. Baby, I'm going to start off this Monday. Today is a 30-day challenge. I'm going to challenge everybody that's in earshot of me. It's called the 30-day chair yoga challenge. And what you do for 15 minutes a day for the next 30 days is one of those chair yoga programs that you see. You can go online and watch it, right? So I done seen some stuff, and I've been pedaling, and my damn legs are so hard and heavy. They feel like I'm walking around with bricks tied to them. So I said, I got to do better. I'm going to do better. So that's this 30-day chair yoga challenge popping up all over the place. And since I've done yoga with Vicky, I said, you know what? It's on. Because I'm going to do 3 days, at least 15 minutes a day.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. Rodney White still doing her yoga on Fridays.
Yes, I do believe so. That's what I say with Vicky. That's Vicky, the Zenden 80 queen. Yes.
Yeah.
And, so, and everybody New Year's resolution, everybody always tell these big fabulous ass lies in the beginning of the year. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that. It falls off by Valentine's Day. It falls off. Oh, I'm gonna lose weight. I'm gonna cheat this one day because it's Valentine's Day. He bought me candy and some steak. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do it. All we got to do is be consistent. And I promised myself this: to treat myself better or do better than I did the day before. That's the all year resolution, not no New Year resolution. That's my all-time resolution, to be better than what I was the day before and to keep it moving. I can't see what's in the future, but all I can do is strive towards it. You know what I mean? And my resolution is to love a little harder than I did the day before, love a little more, know a little more, just do better than what I did the day before. That's the only resolution I have, and it's not even New Year resolution. It's all year.
Well, I'm working on getting the concept of time out of my mind. So I don't. When I say that to say that I don't really anymore do like the new year, new me. I'm about to do this. I'm about to do that, and just consider it the same time that's rolling. We mark the time, so it's the time is infinite. We mark the time in the year and all of that stuff. So I maybe take the time to self-evaluate and be like, okay, well, I don't like this shit that I'm doing. I can do this better or whatever. But I try not to do the new year, new me because it's the same time frame. So I mean, but
that's me too, Trey. That's what I'm
I try
saying.
to.
I'm feeling the same way. That's exactly what I'm saying.
I do not. You got to have somebody that I do not agree with that. You got to have at least one. New you, new me, new clothes, new attitude, new. If some people get renewed, like yes, y'all gonna think I'm making a joke, but this shit really happened. Okay, this shit really happened. I do agree with that. Every day is an adventure in life. I mean, we're gonna move on, but I went to church yesterday. I made it to church yesterday, and when I came out of church, I needed to go right back in church because I did something that I shouldn't have done. I mean, walked right out of church and looked right across the street, and the devil, 3 of them was right there. I thought those, and I can't tell it online. I forgot we was live.
Right.
I did. I almost forget I was online.
Oh
But
my God.
but I'm doing better than I did yesterday. I'm in the house. I don't
That's
see
what's
shit.
up.
And that's all we were saying. That's all myself and Trey was saying, right?
That's right. I said I was being silly.
Oh, okay.
I
You
get
said
it, Lee. I knew what you was talking. I knew what you
God,
said.
damn.
she was getting to an epic point. That's why I'm like,
Man,
No, it wasn't no epic. It was just like open. It's just conversation. We
I
on
mean,
topic. We just talking.
I
and
was
she was
still not. I
joking.
mean,
I got
man,
you. I got you. Good
man,
morning, peace.
take them tight ass bikinis off.
Look,
She
don't worry
say,
about me and they depend. Don't worry about me
Oh
and my
my
routines.
bad, my bad, my bad.
What's good? What's good,
"What's up,
family?
Slim?"
Hey, now what's going
Chilling.
on?
Miss you
Hey man,
guys. How you been?
I'm good. You been using dye? I need some dye.
Nah, I don't use no dye.
Oh, you know that?
Not yet. I ain't
I
got that
got
yet. I'm
I
starting to
got
get them grades though.
man. I got 22 of them. I counted them. I got
I want
22.
silver hair. I would love to get all of this just turn over silver. I got a few little speckly spots. I'd love to have that shit turn over to
Yeah, I
silver.
mean everybody's doing it now, and they drawing Fu Manchu and shit. I'm like, no
Man,
ass
that
black,
Beijing. You
motherfucker.
talking about that touch up shit? No.
I got a serious thing against people who use Beijing. I don't trust them.
Because what the fuck you gonna do when you sweat? When that shit
I
running
don't
down the
trust them
side
at
of your head
all,
in
man.
church, what the fuck you gonna do?
Yeah,
They gonna look like she got a dirty face. All this down here like smudge. They're like, what
It
you got?
already do. It already. I look at it. I got hair right here, but it's very thin. I got hair right here. I got hair right here. I got hair right here. Damn unibrow.
Oh damn.
sorry. You're still beautiful to me, Lee.
Oh, here we go. Too early in the
Oh,
morning for this.
I
Will
see
you
you,
please?
Reese. Got the lipstick going and popping. Lips are popping. I see you too, Reese. Yeah. How you doing?
Hey, Beast, take your
What's
dick out
up?
my back. Take your dick out my back. Your penis is hitting me in my back.
Well, it's just a love tap. That's all.
Hey,
It's just a love tap.
but
Nah, I'm
look, but
saying Reese.
speaking
I
of
see Reese
love,
got the.
maybe when we finish the yoga challenge that we on that starts today, 30-day yoga challenge, everybody, people, that starts today. 15 minutes of chair yoga. That's the challenge. It's a chair yoga challenge. So 15 minutes a day. Y'all can mark it down on the calendar. Get in there with your girl. I'm gonna set my phone up some kind of way so y'all can see me. So y'all can be like, oh, look at me. You know, and in case I fall, y'all can see I need help. Call 911. Y'all know where I live. She done fell off the damn chair. Somebody help her.
I got a question for Beast. Can Miss Vicky can she do? I mean, everybody got a their schedule, so I can't complain or nothing. But is it possible to do? Because I'm not getting Fridays off. And now I'm not getting Fridays off. But is it possible for her to add one more day of the week? Because the thing is, because I can be able to go to those classes. I got one and got my benefit. Now I'm all tired again and shit.
I got you. We've been talking about it. The holidays kind of set things back because we had a bunch of engagements. But we're trying to definitely put more content out there.
Yeah.
I'll let her know that Reese's doing the 30-day yoga chair challenge because she might do. That's a great opportunity for her to do something like just, I don't know, drop some poses, some good poses for doing chair yoga, whatever the case may be.
Mm-hmm.
More stuff. So I'll get in contact. I'll talk to her today. Unfortunately, today she's dentist appointments and doctor's appointments. We're trying to get them all in before the new year.
That's
so
all right.
it can be done with the kids.
Yeah.
So
that's all right.
I gotta spend my little stipend.
But I'll talk to her about it though.
But know what?
That's a bet.
To me, she doing her when I first did her class, I was like, oh, I can't do this. I felt like I failed the first class. Then that's why I went back and did it over with weights, and then I overexerted. Haha. And when she said drink water between, because I didn't think those poses. My body ain't doing enough because my heart ain't beating at 150 miles an hour, and I'm not sweating dripping down to my drawers. I'm like, that's not a workout. But that's not that type of workout, people. I'm here to tell you, yoga is a different type of work, and it will work you out, but it don't make you fall out. And you fall out like this, like, not like
my fat ass was ready to sit the fuck down by the time when she said you can get some water, I said thank the Lord because
but it wasn't it wasn't like that kind.
Well, you gotta it's yoga is
it's not cardio. It's not cardio.
Yoga, it's not
telling everybody.
Zumba. You looking for Zumba or something.
I love Zumba.
That you think it's
I do
not
too.
a workout, but it is a workout.
I do too.
That's what I'm telling everybody.
Oh yeah.
That it is a workout. Zumba is hard on my knees for somebody like me because every time I do Zumba, start doing the twist and stuff, it's hard on the knees, on my joints. Zumba is, but doing this, the yoga helps my body stretch muscles that I didn't know that I had. I was like, what am I stretching this for? Vicky had me sprawled in the chair, took me back to my flash dance days. I'm like, this Vicky. She said, go and stretch out in the chair. I'm like, where the water coming from?
Maybe somebody can create some type of virtual suggestion box or something, and people can drop suggestions in there because that'll help, because and then if you're doing chair yoga, you gotta compensate for the fact that you're not using your body the same way somebody that might be on the floor.
She showed me some more tricks.
Yeah, we gotta. Yeah, she's gonna do a class that's just strictly chair yoga.
And then
she's gonna do one. It's definitely in the plans.
Right, and then the chair yoga online. I saw some. I said, "Oh my goodness, I could do this. I could do that." I felt like I feel like I could do it. Like I'm winning. Like I could do it. So I seen some stuff on the chair yoga thing because it's I'm burning up.
You're all excited.
What you doing some yoga before you got on the screen?
No.
What you?
Hey Trey,
hold on.
Hey Trey, I'm waiting to dig in because she
get
got
us some water. Oh Lord, it's water time.
The holidays that came through, somebody might have got some special gifts. That shelf looking
good.
Isn't somebody's in the room with her right now looking at her?
Let me tell y'all something.
Oh, for real?
When I was in North Carolina, I'm going back down there and get me my forever. They like the girls in North Carolina. Even in the hotel room that we was coming down the hall, and these two guys were like, hello, beautiful. I said, hello. And one man was just standing in my way. And the other guy said, she gonna move so she can get by? I'm like, come on now, Roscoe. It ain't that time.
Shoot, you supposed to slide them your room key.
They like niggas in the high. I mean, they like females in the high cook. So I'll be looking at your ass too. For real, for real. What's up? Get me right on some shit on the dinner table. Yeah. It's a long day. It's a long work day. Come help a nigga out and you know, make a couple little, you know, pies and little desserts and shit I can take to work.
See, and that reminds me of the old, and that's what I used to do. My daddy told me, I didn't understand it. He said, "You a chandelier woman." I said, "Daddy, what are you talking about?" He said, "You the type of woman that get up with your man in the morning, make sure he have his breakfast. You go to work, he come home, make sure he got his stuff on the table." And you know, I said, "A chandelier." He said, "You'll take care of your man." I said, "I'm a chandelier woman." I said, "Well, thank you, Daddy." That meant a lot to me coming from my father. You know, when he was out there, he was a dirt dog from hell. So I said, "Wow, Daddy." I said, "Wow." So that you know, me and my dad talk candid and have these conversations. And I told him, "This is what I want to be." He said, "Well, why you keep entertaining bums?" He told me I had to step up my game. He said, you know, he was the one that told me that I was entertaining all these low hanging fruit. He said, "Make a man go out on a limb for you because you're worth it." And that's, you know, I'm like, "Okay, Pop, I got you. I got you." So I was a bum magnet, no more. I'm not thirsty. I'm worthy.
And I'm a freak. You're a bum magnet. I'm a freak magnet.
Okay.
We all types of magnets.
I'm glad I didn't have anything in my mouth.
Oh shit.
Water. I'm talking water. I'm talking water.
I wasn't aware, but I'm glad that you got me.
Oh, wait a minute. Hold on.
I said, what? What?
Early on the morning. Oh, you guys.
I'm on my way.
A moment of silence for Jimmy Carter. Rest in peace, Mr. Carter. To me, in my lifetime, he was the best president we ever had in my lifetime, because he is the only president that I know of that went back and gave back to the community. I met him. He was out there really building houses for real. He was a real people. He was a real president. Now, how many presidents you know going to be out there putting up homes with Habitat for Humanity? He was sleeping in basements of church and getting down in the soil and digging. He was a real, he seemed like he was a real person. You know what I mean?
He's a peanut farmer. I mean, come on now.
I mean, but he was for the working man, and everything that he did was to help the working man up. He wasn't all over there in them other countries worrying about them other countries. He was worried about America.
That's it. That's all.
I think it all got polluted after a certain time frame. So you had people stepping in that turned into something else, because being a president. Yeah, I feel like being a president and all that meant something else at a different time, and you really were striving to. You weren't trying to, you know, give money to rich people and take away from the agendas weren't the same. So I feel like the time frame, if you're a part of that movement, if you're anyone who accepts any type of title, I feel like you already agreeing to be a part of whatever the agenda is. And if you're not, I feel like you're not gonna, you know.
Well, you gotta realize where this came from. We saw when Ross Perot was trying to run. Well, maybe you didn't, but when Ross Perot, millionaires couldn't get into the White House. I mean, didn't care. We cared. We cared. And then when Reaganomics said, when you go off the grid, instead of getting politicians and people that's been in the business for a while, you run out there and you get a Ronald Reagan, a movie star. You go get a movie star to run the country.
And his wife did the second term for him, and that came out. So
yeah, behind the scenes.
Nancy Reagan was our real first female president because she ran the country.
I'm like, really? I mean, I look over it, you know, it's all about the business now. United States is nothing more than a business now. Well, it's always been.
Look at Molly.
What'd he say?
He said not one of them did anything for us.
Well, only time they didn't do it for us. We did it for ourselves. I think that the largest impact that we've had as far as Black people is when we boycotted. When we boycott and don't give them our money, and that's been known. We don't give them money, they can just about shut shit down. We can shut shit down if we stop buying. We boycott, it's all over. We
Yeah, 'cause
spend the most amount of money just
yeah,
to live, not even to survive. We spend the most
yeah.
amount of money to live.
Externally, not even like internally with our own businesses, just in general. Everybody know that the black dollars matter. They just,
Yeah,
they're not gonna make you aware that it matters, but yeah, it does.
I mean,
Exactly.
and the only person I think the one that said it best was Deuce Sloan over some months. Deuce said, and a few others.
I don't know if Reese had fell off or what. What was this? Do you know what the subject matter was? Oh, there she go. I was gonna say.
Whenever we get that video up, we can talk about Deuce Salone and what she was saying. Today is baby. Today is Monday Madness.
Updating.
And let me tell y'all something. These swindlers and swindlers is out there on every level. It's unbelievable how you are swindling, how they trying to swindle each other, how we trying to swindle. This is ridiculous. It make you not want to shop. It make you not want to go. They swindling in the store. They still
Nah, Molly, I didn't hear about that.
Yeah, I did. I heard about that.
What?
He was saying that one of the HBCUs, people were mad at one of the HBCUs. I don't know which one. You know which one, Lee?
I think it's Mississippi, either Alabama, one of those two.
Okay, either Mississippi or Alabama performed for the White House, and people were mad.
Why?
That's your students, that's your child's, your sister's, your cousin's opportunity to go to the White House regardless, I feel like.
Why are they mad?
Because they're trying to cut out all Black history already, and then you're going to use the HBCU to attend it. The last.
And they also hold on. What they're really mad about,
I don't know,
is that they're asking for the city and the people to pay for them to go. They're asking to raise $350,000 to go and perform at the White House for the inauguration on January 1st.
Oh, I thought that was already paid for by the White House and stuff.
No, man. They're trying to raise $350,000 so that they can go and perform.
$350,000.
Yep. That's for the whole band and everybody to go.
Yeah, the band, charter buses, and gas and
airplanes.
Any type of extra food that y'all might have that's not coming out of y'all pocket, like
and shipping up all the equipment.
Yeah,
I forgot,
that's on a separate bus. Your equipment and everything's on a separate bus. The band equipment is not going to be on the same bus as the people. So,
oh my gosh!
Yeah,
and they're saying no. Here you trying to cut out Black history, but you want them to be the last group last Blacks to ever serve. They come out to the White House and do anything before we shut your ass down. That's what it sounds like to me. And thanks for refreshing me, Beats. I couldn't
kind of bring up the rear before we close this shit off, I guess.
Yeah.
Had they always had to pay their own way?
No, it came out of the funds. It came out of the fund. Only ones that came.
Trump.
They didn't come out free when they came up in January 6th the first time. His wife bought all them buses, rented all them buses for them to come up here on January 6th. Clarence Thomas. They said it's reported his wife get them buses. That's what was reported. Now I'm not saying allegedly and nothing like that, or maybe it's alleged, but it's in the news that she was the one that hired those buses, paid for them. So it was, if they got to come up there and you pay for buses to come up there, why not pay for this Black organization to take the bus up there? They pay for them.
No.
I'm just saying, think about it. You pay for all of these white people come up here January 6th for the insurrection, or whatever you call it. But then you want this Black company come up here, this Black band to come up here and perform, and you're not going to pay for their buses. How did that sound?
Like America.
Sound like you sending You know how you send that invite to the person that you don't want to come because you know they can't?
Exactly. Yes.
Right.
Yes.
So you
You
can
know what
say
I'm
Yes.
that you
saying?
sent the shit.
Yeah,
Yes.
exactly. Yeah. I
Absolutely.
invited it. There's no I invited the HBCU. I don't know why they're not here. You know what I'm
Yep.
saying? Yeah.
Yep.
Shit, I invited so I don't know. I sent the invite, you know.
Yep. That's
Uh,
exactly you hit it dead on the nail. Hit on the nail, man.
Mm-hmm.
wow, that's terrible. That's
Well,
man. Ah, I tell you.
something that was money already allocated for them, man. That he
You
didn't
talking
do
about
that,
the
but
you talking about the comment Molly just put up?
yeah, that money
Oh,
was already earmarked for that. He just gave them more at a different time.
yeah.
That money been there. It was supposed to have went back out, but regardless if he would have been in office or not, just wasn't going to be a whole 10 million. What he did was paid them out. So when he shut shit down, you can't come back and ask for shit
And why can't Trump get her money to perform to come up there because they performing for
because
him for
because
his
that's
he
gonna
can
be
give
the
them their money.
last. That's the last. This is the last. Like, did you hear what Beach? Did you hear what Beach just said? We
They
sent
said
the invite out. We don't know why they didn't show up.
Yeah. Everybody know how that shit work.
Mm-hmm.
Molly said
Hmm.
Biden just had 4 years to do so. To do
Well,
what? Biden, this man,
it's
Biden
not.
ain't did crap.
The
Shit.
thing is, you got you. The thing is, some things can't be undone. It
First
takes
of all,
longer
Biden
before
don't
we
even know
do
what
it.
he did in these last
Biden
4
don't
years.
even know what he did right. Biden, all he know he did
Ask
it
him
with
his
the second
name.
half.
Ask that nigga his name. What's
I,
your name?
Y'all stop talking about Biden. He's history. I don't want to hear no more about Biden because in a couple of days he gonna be history. He ain't gonna be in there. So he's last yesterday's news. Now let's talk about the president elect. What's to come?
you mean select?
Elect. Yeah, they elected him.
Select. Select. Algorithms selected him.
Oh, okay. Well, algorithms, the ones that do the maybe. Oh, look, I don't want to hear nothing about nobody telling me, oh, they made him the president. I don't want him to be the president. But did you vote? No, shut up. Don't talk to me then. You just did. I don't want him to. Oh, don't complain to me about. Trump ain't done nothing yet. Everybody complaining already. They got it preordained. Oh, he gonna do this, 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 this,
He
this.
already you've seen the project 2025. You ain't got to do it
But
unless it's
he
in the
ain't did
book.
nothing yet. That's just a piece of
He,
paper.
he ain't got to
Wait till
take
the
it.
man. Wait till he strike.
I
That's just
didn't.
like the police. That's just like the police can't arrest nobody until they commit a crime. The
Mm,
police already know you standing there with a gun, but unless he shoot you, they ain't gonna come. They said, "Well, did he shoot you, ma'am?" No, but he going to shoot me. He said he gonna get me, and he in front of my face. But did he get you, ma'am? No. But we can't do nothing until he say, because
well,
it's just like
it
that.
kind of sort of look like they can be standing right there and see it happen and don't do nothing
Well,
anyway.
they can, but
They
until
can, but they don't.
happens, they can't do nothing. That's what I'm saying.
But
That's
they
against
don't.
the law. They're gonna ask you, has a crime taken place?
That's if you call. They can be sitting right there in front of you and don't do nothing. What are you
I mean,
talking
I'm just saying, whether you call or whatever, they can see
about?
something happen, but they can't move until something happens. They could prevent it.
Oh,
They
the
ain't,
bad
they
is
don't know.
the land showed up. It showed out in last night's pre-inaugural event, playing the best of Maze and Frankie Beverly, Whitney Houston, Stevie Wonder. Those sounds just make my heart smile. So that was the sounds from Grambling State's Tiger Marching Band, Southern University's Human Jukebox, just among 8 HBCUs to participate last night.
Yeah, great way to wake up in the morning, too, getting us all dancing. The significance, even more important, though, with the swearing in of Kamala Harris. The vice president-elect has been very vocal about how her HBCU education shaped her life and her road to success. It's also motivating students and donors alike.
We've seen 2020 will be the largest year of HBCU philanthropy ever. Mackenzie Scott on her own gave about 560 million. So then Bloomberg did 100 million for medical schools. You start to add those things together. The Netflix founder Reed Hastings did 120 million. So that's at 750 there. So it's close to $1 billion last year.
Meanwhile, Zuno's chancellor says this moment in history validates the pride and commitment of an HBCU education. The Howard University Showtime Marching Band is set to escort Kamala Harris at the inauguration today.
Yeah, shout out to her alma mater. Also today, you're going to want to look at.
Well, they got the money for the inauguration show.
That's 2020.
That was 2020.
So they didn't. They did $1 billion in 2020, but how much they did for 2024?
I don't know.
No, but no, the $1 billion wasn't for the inauguration. It was for the colleges that they donated to. That's the Democrat Party that donated. Most of those places are Democratic. Those are
all that money. This how many HBCUs is it? I should be ashamed for asking this, but how many HBCUs are there?
There's a ton.
There's a
lot of them.
They got the money.
Well,
they got that money. I don't know.
That have money, I really don't know.
Okay, listen. What Trump gave was $10 million. I can't say it was to each college, but it was a total of $10 million of what they were supposed to get.
$120 million.
Exactly. So I don't know why everybody
colleges right there. Somebody else gave $120 million. That's another 12 colleges right there. That's 24.
Well,
that's the 25 colleges.
Okay, but how are they? You don't know how they're separating it. To see this college get this one. Let's see, you're looking at that's all this government.
Y'all know what the determining factors are?
No.
See, that's why I want to figure that out. I want to look that up because I don't know what y'all even use on paper to determine how much and what you're going to send and who qualifies or whatever. Is your GPA average got to be a certain height overall or something to get the money? That's what I want to know.
How much did
I used to think about that stuff, but I stopped.
Wow.
What is HBCU?
I know Goldman and Sachs. That's Democratic because they did a lot for Obama Foundation. They did a lot to get Obama in there.
Well, to me, whether you Republican, Democrat, or whatever, if you're going to give. I mean, you got to worry about what electoral group that you're in order to give. If you wanted to give something.
Yeah, that's what they. It's basically they give with what's internally on their family. If this is your family, the Republicans, they give to the Republicans. You have some that throws money both sides, and that's just a tax write-off.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's a screwy thing. It's just
time to do some research.
Time to do some research. Yeah, absolutely.
Time to look at some things up.
Mm-hmm.
Well, according to what I'm looking at right now, the 19th, I'm not sure what this is, but this is September 20th, 2024. This is just published, I guess, in September. It said that the Biden-Harris administration announced last week $1.3 billion in federal funding to historically black colleges and universities, bringing the total support of these institutions for more than $17 billion since 2021. That Biden and Harris have given $17 billion to historically black colleges and universities.
$17 billion
since 2021.
Damn.
Yeah.
Molly.
Yeah.
Wow.
Since September of this year.
2021.
Can afford to come up to play for the inauguration. Somebody ain't allocate no funds.
What do you say? Fake news, but quick believe. Oh, bruh, chill, man. I promise you gotta be some white dude in black skin. Stop. It was a joke.
I mean, 17 billion. and they ain't got no money to come up and play.
Well, when
The WhiteHouse.gov says the same thing, Molly. So I don't think this is fake news.
what I'm saying is they're not obligated. That fund don't have to come up there. If you're invited to come somewhere, I'm supposed to take care of your actions. I'm supposed to make sure you get there. Y'all are adolescents. Y'all are children. Y'all are still in school. I'm not coming for an audition. You invited me.
How about this? If you're the White House and you want somebody there, they're going to get there. It's that simple. You know what I'm saying? There's no way that you can explain to me that if you want somebody there, that you can't afford to bring them there. It's 100% that, and I think that's what the college is really saying when they say that. Like, we've been invited, but you're not paying for us to get there. You know, there's a reason why all those colleges that he just showed in that article were there in supporting Kamala. That's because they were supporting Kamala, and they were supporting the HBCU. So that's why there was 9 different ones coming. You know what I'm saying, or whatever the case may be. So
Yeah. Wow.
We talking about one college, and they got invited, but they don't got the funds. You know, that shows.
And all of this time, I thought the White House paid the people to perform.
They do.
Performance.
They do if they want them to perform. They absolutely
But they want
do.
these people to perform, right?
No, they don't. They invited them. You ain't hearing what's going on. That's what I'm hearing. Yeah, they got invited. That don't mean they want them to come. Shit. I might invite Damien to something, but I don't want his ass to come. Shit.
And I guarantee you they're not doing it for free.
Absolutely.
There you go.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? You know.
Okay.
Those big.
They're gonna mess around. They're gonna mess around and get there and gonna have to work while they're there.
Yeah, bust the tables and clean. Bust the tables and clean off the field and dump the trash.
Yeah.
They can't drink no water or nothing.
Got to pay for their own rolls.
Yeah. You got to pay for the water.
Get a few grapes and call it a day.
You don't want to be invited somewhere and become White House staff. Hell no.
And sir, put down the tuba and pick up this tray. Thank you, sir. There you go.
Yeah. Nice suit. Hors d'oeuvres. Hors d'oeuvres.
Yeah. Can y'all hum as y'all serving the people, please? Thank you.
Don't eat off that tray. Don't you eat off that tray.
All right, we're gonna keep it moving. Let's go, Reese.
Yeah, let's go. Okay. Thank you for that news. I got another story. Molly got another video to share with Deuce Sloan. Molly talking about how to hurt a person in the pockets. Put it in the pocket. It's a big light-skinned girl. Just pull up another thing while we waiting to get to that. This is Monday Madness, and there's a lot of madness going on. I was talking about all of the fraud and that they was doing. And I'm saying this because I checked this out. I don't know if I told the story completely, but this is what happened. I went to call the hotel that I was going to stay in North Carolina. I called the number and they said a hotel reservation. I said, is this such and such? They said, yes. First line. I said, I'd like to make a reservations from this day to this day. They was like, okay, we could do this. And they said that they were the place. I asked them about ADA. They said that we'll give you a discount for being ADA because I needed an ADA room. For those of you who don't know, ADA rooms are rooms that have the shower, the bars on the wall in the shower to help you in and out. And sometimes the tub level is so you can able to get over in there. You lift your feet over in there, or sometimes it's give you the shower, but they do have the rails to protect you. And the beds are known to be lower, so you can make getting in and out of the bed easy for you. And they have room for wheelchairs and all that stuff. So ADA accommodation is very important, especially for someone that's disabled. So that's about the ADA accommodations. And my aunt was a senior. I said, do we get a senior discount too? He said, the ADA discount and the senior discount is the same, but you can only use one. We said, okay. So he said, yes, we're this hotel. Yes, we got this accommodation. You got this discount, and you got all of this. And then they gave us the price, right? They inflamed that price like a mug. They said that your total will be $600. I got the receipt. I can show you. $628 for 4 nights, right, at the hotel. We wasn't thinking, so me and my aunt, we said, we'll half it in half. You know, $315 a piece. We're like, okay, fine. We go to check into the hotel. And we're asking them, because I knew the guy from where I came down there before the hotel, so I happened to be the same one. I remember him, he remembered me. And we was like laughing and talking. He said, why didn't you book straight with us? I said, I did. He said, your room is only $113 a night. I said, what? He said, that's with taxes and everything. He said, you went through a third party reservation. I said, no, I didn't. No, I didn't. Man, $200 over. They got me. They got your girl. We was going. I said, why did y'all let this place use your name? Because it was on a recording line, and when I asked, is this such and such, they said yes. And no time did they say that they was a third-party collection booking agency. They ain't never said that. I don't even know what damn booking agency I used until the man showed me on the damn piece of paper. I said, when you Google it, that's the first number that come up. Your hotel come up and was that number. And we showed them. I said, why are y'all letting the people do that? I said, and then the people are lying. Where's my ADA room? Where's my accommodation? I said, can I cancel this? And I could not cancel those and book all over because I was going to cancel with that company. I was like, scrub this. But it was been a penalty. And they still would have took a day from me. And I was like, this is some bullshit. Yeah. So I'm telling the people.
The Broncos is awesome. And Sean Payton.
Who's talking?
His name and coach.
Somebody.
Damien, is that you?
This is.
Somebody got the Broncos playing.
Funny man,
I
David
don't know
Green.
who that was.
Who was that?
I think it was Funny Man. He might have fell asleep.
Okay. I'm telling y'all even got to check when they say they the damn hotel that they are. How you check behind that? How do I check it? Hey, is this Days Inn? Yep, this is Days Inn. We doing, it's ridiculous. And I was talking about somebody that was mad. I said, well, where's my ADA accommodations? Where am I saying this? I ain't getting none of that shit. None of that. So they lied about who they was, didn't represent themselves, didn't say the name, didn't put discounts that they claimed they're giving you discounts, and they were putting inflated charges on my damn ticket.
Hey, the question is how many times they don't get caught.
I don't know.
That's why they're doing it. That's why they're doing it. Apparently it works.
Yeah,
but I've had that happen. I had that happen where I called the people. I called the hotel people, and next thing you know, some random people called me back and tried to get me to book with them. But I knew something was up because I started asking questions and they didn't know the answers. So I was like, you're not there at the hotel? Like, tell me what's going on. I'm trying to find out, do you have an indoor pool?
Because he gave me the address. He knew all the answers, Rodney. Me and my mom was on the phone together. And that's why we saying, y'all know the hotel got to be in cahoots with this. Because
they give him permission, yes. Because the third party gives them more sales. I mean, anybody who's bringing sales to them, they don't care if the hotel, the person that really makes the decision. Now, the people may be in there. You know what I'm saying? The people may be in there care, like the person that you met at the front desk. But when it comes to the people who really make the decisions, like the people who own the hotel and this, that, and the other, they don't care where they get the reservations from or how much you charge on it. As long as they get their money, they okay with it. You know what I'm saying? That's something you got to deal with because you dealt with that third person party in their opinion.
Well, who do I need to go to for fraud? Because it was fraud, and they knew it was fraud. And like you said, they probably do it all the time.
Better
Molly said,
Business Bureau.
that's what I'm gonna start doing. Airbnb. You right, Molly. It would have been cheaper.
Oh, I love
at
Airbnb. I love Airbnb. Hell yeah.
And the only reason we didn't do Airbnb because my aunt wanted the free breakfast because they give you breakfast in the morning. I'm like, this shit ain't worth it. Them damn sausage and eggs and shit ain't worth it. Give me my money.
Yeah, Airbnb is a third party. That's right.
But they give me my price. I don't know. They give me my price of the house and everything. I'm good with that with the Airbnb, and the Airbnb charge you an extra charge of $2 for
And you see the charge though. They're not hiding the charge.
Directly straight. I thought I was looking directly straight with the hotel. I can do my own hotel reservations.
Well, with the Airbnb, you actually get to speak with the owner of the property.
You do.
Well, I love Airbnb too, Molly.
They still charge you though. They still charge. They're still a third party.
It's like a finder's. Airbnb is like a finder's fee.
It's a connection fee, basically. Yeah. You can book hotels through Airbnb too. Yeah.
You know what they need.
I always call the hotel.
We know it going in, but you ain't gonna say, "Is this the Days Inn?" They be like, "Yep, this the Days Inn reservation."
Mm-hmm.
You know, I'm like, wait a minute.
The problem was staying at Days Inn. That was the first problem.
Thank you. That was the first lie. Because they never identified themselves as the third party. Because I would have hurried up and hung up because I called on the phone because I couldn't maneuver. You know, I said I'm gonna call on the phone to get
America started as a business. It's not about your freedom. It's a business. So we're sitting up begging these white men to give us rights. No, affect their money. That's why white men changed stuff. Segregation ended because of the Montgomery boys boycott, because the city of Montgomery almost went bankrupt because of an 18-month boycott. These white men all of a sudden changed their minds. Abraham Lincoln did not free enslaved people because he felt like he needed to do this. He did it to cripple the South economically. Anytime they've done anything, it wasn't to help us because we were humans. It was to mess up another white man's money. So we don't get rights until we mess up a white man's money. That's it. And until they see us as human beings, we have to mess their money up. That's it. America was started as a business. It's not about your freedom. It's a business. So we're sitting up begging these white men to give us rights. No, affect their money. That's why white men changed stuff. Segregation ended because of the Montgomery boys boycott, because the city of Montgomery almost went bankrupt because of an 18-month boycott. These white men all of a sudden changed their minds. Abraham Lincoln did not free enslaved people because he felt like he needed to do this. He did it to cripple the South economically.
That's true. She was right. Spot on. Mess up the white man's money. Trey, I want to come back to Trey, what he was saying, because we cut him off when he was saying about the hotel, and you could bring us on and tell us how you feel about this video.
That's just like, oh no, I ain't say nothing specific about the Days Inn. I just heard Days Inn in the conversation, and the problem to me was staying the Days Inn in the first place. You stay where you gotta stay. Stay with what you can afford. But dealing with, I was just saying that dealing with Days Inn anyway would be a no-go for me.
Oh, it wasn't Days Inn. I was just using it as an
Oh, yeah, that's all I heard. I didn't chime in and say nothing specific or nothing.
Oh,
I'm kind of listening while I'm at the bus stop.
Okay, now what did you think about what you just heard? What
from the lady?
Yeah, about affecting that money.
That's 100% accurate when it comes to Abraham Lincoln. I mean, I think anybody who kind of did any research outside of school will know that, he didn't free them just to free them because he thought that slavery was, we was going to go under. The movement was going to go under, so you had to free them so you can have more people to get out there and fight and get more people to, fight for the cause. So, I mean, yeah.
Okay.
Well, to the other video's point, that woman was spot on. Yeah, I mean, if you think about it, no taxation without representation. What does that mean? Well, when it was originally written, the only people who could vote, were white males.
White men over 21 that was landowners, not just white male. You had to be 21 and a landowner to vote. But go ahead.
No, that was it. She was spot on. Damn it, Funny Man Green. Now I'm addicted to Sprite.
Funny Man Green.
What up, Green Man? The funny Green Man.
Hey, what's up? What's up?
How you feeling?
Sure, I'm feeling a whole lot better today.
What was wrong?
I don't know. I don't know. I was just not feeling well yesterday. Yeah.
That's good.
Well, I'm glad you're feeling better today.
Yeah.
How was your shows over the weekend?
And plus losing $600 in parlays.
Oh,
that'd make me sick.
Yeah.
Damn, you bet $600 worth of parlays, or you just had you lost a parlay that was worth $600?
No, I lost $600 in parlays.
Jesus, all right.
What y'all talking about? Gambling?
Gambling, yeah. Parlays. I don't know how they set up a parlay.
I lost a bunch of money off of that what was it, the Bills game where he went down on the knee and then ended up hurting himself instead of scoring the touchdown.
No, that was the Bengals.
Yeah,
that was the Bengals.
Yeah. I had 2 parlays that all I needed him to do was score, and I would have hit both of them.
I don't understand this parlay stuff.
But anyway, don't worry about it. Sorry, he had me distracted by that. My bad.
Wow.
Reese, it's where you bet on more than one team, and the every team has to have the same outcome. You can't just bet
on different outcomes, not teams.
Oh, no, he didn't.
I bet on touchdowns, people to score touchdowns.
LA.
I be ignoring LA sometimes. Sometimes I'll be ignoring them.
What did he say? What LA say?
He said that money could have went to Sauce in the city. And of course, Molly gonna agree.
David, you hear what they said? That's $600.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
Is he right or wrong?
All I can say is, what are friends for? Funny Green Man. What are friends for?
No question.
Funny Green Man.
You lost $600, but had you won everything that you betted on, how much richer would you have been?
Oh shoot, at least
thousands. At least
60,000 or something.
60,000.
Yeah.
Damn, she sound like she won it.
Damn.
You know.
She sound like she just won 60,000.
Right. Like you seen it on the TV or something.
60. He said, or something.
Yeah.
You taking it like that? I'd be sick too. I just
because
60. I paid $600 to bet. I don't think I would bet all my $600.
Look.
At the casino, $200. That's the limit.
All them are losses.
You gotta let the screen focus because we don't see none of that.
He ain't really trying to let everybody see how much money is in that. Yeah.
He said he lost. I believe him.
I believe he lost.
Yeah, and I believe David bet like that. Just David.
One was 501, one was 5, one was 10, one was 10, one was 10, one was 13, one was 10.
Wait a minute. I don't understand that.
The thousands.
Oh, thousands? That's the
No. What I wagered. What I wagered.
Oh, okay. You said $10 for
$10, $7, $10, $5, $10.
Oh yeah, those 10 that up.
15,
10,
4,
10,
10, 88. 10, 3, 5, 10, 10, 8, 10.
And you didn't win.
But the
you betting on high stakes stuff.
What was the pots? The pots were after you tend to win on one. The $10 one. How much did you tend to win up to the?
I don't. There was a couple that was like 2,300, and there was a couple none under 1,300.
And none of them hit. All of them. How many
they're all high stakes. If he's only betting 10 and winning 1,300, they're all high stake bets, which means that they're not likely. They're not likely to happen. You got to get things precise.
I do 25 leggers.
Oh, hell nah.
Listen, I did
No
that
wonder
shit.
you ain't winning.
I did that shit on.
5 letters.
Leggers.
I did that
So
shit on.
each leg multiplies how much you can win.
Right.
So the more legs you have, the more you multiply and then you can win. I personally don't do anything over 5. I do 3 to 5 leggers, but I do high stakes. I do, like, for me, I'll pick the first 5 games and pick one person out of each of the 5 games to score. Usually the running back that's hot, or a receiver that's hot, or somebody who has something that has something that they're trying to get this week. Like, you know, I bet on people to score, and you know.
Yeah, I look at the tight.
But mine are not really that high either. I don't got none of mine are 13. Like, I'm winning 300, maybe 4, maybe 5.
You see what y'all said? Y'all said, thank goodness you got that gig at the hub.
I like the same game parlay.
Oh, shut the fuck up.
I'll do the. I like the teams. I bet on individual players, like Gronk doing 2 touchdowns and somebody else doing 1 for $10, $20. You know, I'll do that for, you know, $5, $6, $10. Like Super Bowl that they did win, I won about 700. I won 6 on one, and then I won 100 on the other, because over 600 they tag you as long as it's not in the same game. So
I just put in a bet. I just put in a bet for Detroit to beat Kansas City in the Super Bowl, and it's going to pay out $1,100.
Detroit to beat who?
Kansas City in the Super Bowl.
And then what's the odds on that?
It's plus 1,100. So like I bet 100 for 1,100.
It's a comment that I never seen on here before from his name is Shout Out. Yeah, I never seen it before. Good morning to you.
What up?
What's up?
I don't.
LA's voice.
So you're saying the Eagles and all of them is gonna lose to
Detroit
and Baltimore? All of them gonna lose to
Detroit. No, Kansas City. Baltimore has to lose to Kansas City.
B-Man is on with us. Good morning, DJ B-Man.
Listen, I honestly believe you need to go and jump off the bridge on that one, man. That ain't happening.
What's up, Lee? Let's bring things back around.
Hold on. I got you real quickly. Look at the odds. Look at how the NFC East team, the number 1 NFC East team and the number 1 AFC team ends up in the Super Bowl. Out of the last 16 games, it's been 11 times that has happened.
Okay.
So that's what I'm betting on. It has nothing to do with the teams, nothing. It's that the number 1 NFC team and the number 1 AFC team ends up being in the Super Bowl more times than not. And I've been betting this for years. I won last year. I didn't win the year before, but I think I won the year before that. So
okay. Well, we're everybody gonna bet with Rodney bet. Let's bring it back around into perspective. So David Green on the video that we seen, because you sick of betting, losing all the money in your betting. And good morning to DJ B, man. That's my
what up, B man.
Hey, good morning. What's up out there? What's going on, Lee?
Saturday.
You on here with the bees? You got Funny Man David Green. You got the Wiz Kid, Trey the Wiz Kid. You got Damian Seaman on here, and okay, that's everybody. You got a whole crew on here today. Yes,
all right,
we just got finished coming off of a video. I wanted to get Funny Green Man's perspective about what you say. You messed up the money, you get some change. Because I know your money messed up, and I know you got some changes coming, right?
Come on, man.
No, I just did a 20-legger and to win 700 or whatever. So,
you hit on.
What that got to do with the video, Dave?
But you was talking about something else. Oh, I'm sorry. My bad. My mind's still.
He's still on his. He got his money on his mind. He ain't thinking about nothing.
I got money on my mind. Oh, the video. when I first heard about, you know what I mean, Abraham Lincoln and freeing the slaves. When I heard about the true reason, I had the reaction of, you know what I
What's
mean,
up, Kenny?
I had a reaction of a kid first realizing there's no Santa Claus. You know what I mean? Yeah, because you know what I mean, and words of Malcolm X, I felt like bamboozled or whatever, like, because what we was always taught and everything and all in school. I mean, that's just another example that, you know what I mean, we all have to be retaught everything. I mean everything, like every day, you know what I mean?
That's because we're programmed and we was taught with their knowledge and their history. To the victor goes the spoil, meaning because they won the war, they can bend the truth all they want and make themselves look like heroes and discount everything else. And that's what everything is. Everything that is looked to be good is actually wrong, and everything that's wrong, they mix it up and say, "Oh, this is good. This is good." So, yeah. Abraham Lincoln, boo. Once you find out, that's why his ass on a penny.
Well, I called my daughter's American history teacher a liar to his face at the what you call it, when we had, you know, the parents joint when you first come in for that first week, yeah. And I found out now what it is. It was like, yeah, I'm teaching American. And he was black. I was like, oh, you a liar. I was like, I can't even listen to nothing you say now. Shit. I was like, all right, I'm gonna go ahead and go to the next teacher.
He was teaching your daughter what?
American history.
American history.
Yeah, they still talking about Columbus discovered America and the Santa, the Pinta, the Santa Maria, all that bullshit.
Dina and the Pinta and the Santa Maria.
All that bullshit. I was like, oh, you're just a liar. I was like, in 2024, how can you call yourself a black American history teacher in a black school? I don't understand that anymore. Like, at some point in time, you gotta stand up for yourself. That's just my opinion.
We got another video. I hope that's the one that speaks to that, about black people being indigenous to this land before Columbus ever came. We are indigenous to every land. Black people got a seed in all over the world, because at one time the land mass was one, and nomads was able to walk. Nomads are people that walk. They go from this place to that place. They walkers. So the walkers was able to walk to different regions of the earth. And that's how they became like, well, how did they get there? How did they get there? They walked. A lot of places could walk before the disruption of the land mass and the earthquakes, whatever, shift the earth mantles and made places rivers where there used to be straits where you could walk over and all that good stuff. If you could understand that concept, you know, a lot of people saying, oh, they wasn't born from Africa. A lot of us, we were still indigenous to whatever land. We were already here. So, yeah. So, and then the ones that was here, the one here actually got boated in. If you could believe that there's a boat that go from England to here, surely you could believe that there's a boat that traveled the straits, the landmarks. If you could believe that they came here to America. So boats were strong enough and able to carry people than things, because they carried them here, didn't they?
Sure, there was a boat that was supposedly carried the animals and stuff and all. So, you know what I mean?
They're strong enough.
So
they're strong enough. That's why they show different trade routes and stuff. But my point being that we was already here. We was already everywhere.
Yep.
Different tribes was already here.
Yeah, absolutely. We were here.
Incest. Take the Eastern Shore of Maryland, for example, right? Most people live within a 50-mile radius of where they were born. A large percentage of the people who lived on the Eastern Shore of Maryland during this time of these breeding farms migrated to Baltimore. Baltimore, Maryland is the incest capital of the United States of America. Baltimore, Maryland is the incest capital of the United States of America. And according to statistics by my colleague, Dr. Patricia Newton, who's a psychiatrist in Baltimore, in that area in Baltimore, Sandtown, where you had these recent rebellions, 9 out of 10 Black women in the depressed parts of Baltimore, 9 out of 10 black women have been victims of incest. In the same area, 7 out of 10 black men have been victims of incest. Incest. Take the Eastern Shore of Maryland, for example.
That's one of them in South Carolina.
Who video was that?
South Carolina is another one also.
Was that your video, Lee?
No, I don't think so.
I never knew that. I'm shocked.
Yeah.
Well,
No,
I'm
he
not
didn't.
shocked, but not shocked. You know,
I
I
feel
just didn't know.
LA, I feel you, but he even put a note in there saying if he didn't have to, he wouldn't have. But we know that. I was taught that in junior high school.
That's true. That's true. Thank you, LA Josh Preston. You was right. You was right. You was absolutely right.
I heard Abraham Lincoln was black.
Yep.
Yeah, you heard that. I heard that too. That his mother's mother was a percentage. I don't know. You hear
She
so
was
much
a slave.
stuff.
His mother's mother was a slave.
That's what
So
you
he was
hear. It was passed on.
Yep, he was passing, but after a while, his skin became dark enough that there is a picture of him in DC. There's a picture of him.
Yeah, that's why he had a afro or something.
Yeah, and he looks black. He looks Indian black. Got that like red skin of black.
No face. Okay, but David, that don't have nothing to do with the video we just seen talking about incest.
Adam and Eve. I mean, come on. If there's a such thing as Adam and Eve, who the hell? How?
Well, that's how we all got. That's how
Right,
we
so
all
that-
got.
so there was
It
all-
breeding
there was-
farms.
right, that-
50-mile radius. I
You
didn't know
said-
that the breeding farms.
I'm saying Adam and Eve, after they had children, had children.
Breeding farm incest. That's why they say it's 6 degrees of separation from us all. Here, those are yours right there. See in the corner of the bookshelf. 6 degrees of separation. Yes.
Well, I'm way far away from where I was born. I'm hundreds of miles.
6 degrees of separation to still get your cousins and all that. Hold on.
Reese just trying to find a reason to start dating her cousin she had in North Carolina that she married the family union.
What you say about me dating my cousin? I might have had. Shit. Have a great day.
I said you just trying to find an excuse to go back to North Carolina and get that cousin you was looking at that time at the family union.
Oh, you trying to tell y'all about that story?
Yeah, you
did. He told us about that story.
She tried to justify it, bitch.
Yeah, that's all. She tried to explain all of that to make it acceptable right now.
Justifying that shit. She all into it.
I ain't justifying nothing. That's right. If you look good, you look good. That's how. I hope me and B Man ain't cousins, cause he look good to me. I like B Man, and they call me and Phil. We know we know we related. We got the same waist size. We know we related. Got my hat too, Phil. On the we like the Corsican twins.
We stomach cousins.
We belly brothers.
Say y'all barely kin. Say y'all barely kin.
That's right. It's no matter. And Damien, down the line, you my cousin too. You my third cousin.
I'm sure.
I'm sure we are too. What was your last name before Seaman? What was your mom's last name?
Coming.
Swallow.
My mom's last name was Hall.
Was what? Hall. We got some Halls in the family. Yeah, I told you that joke was my cousin. That we got some of everything. Hall. If I went down the list and told you I'm related to the Williams, the Robinsons, the Halls is on them, the Thompsons, the Carringtons, the McQueens. I was like, goodness gracious, when you go by that surname list, I'm like, oh, Joe the Blood.
So you said Steve McQueen was your cousin.
I dated a Steve McQueen. And look, and it's so funny because Molly know that Steve McQueen. Molly said, no, not that Steve. His last name was McQueen. And that might have been my cousin. And he was not like the white Steve McQueen. He was more like Batman.
Oh, okay.
Shadows of the Night type of stuff. Molly, look. Molly still swatting the broom, chasing that nigga away. Get away from here. Get away from here. So he's that bad. So we're not gonna talk about that one. But
you got any Greens or Frasers?
I gotta look. I think Greens is. I gotta look.
You got any funny names?
That's from South Carolina. What's the name of that place in South Carolina? That's on this is my mom's side of the family. From South Carolina up into West Virginia. And then my father's side of the family is from Florida and Georgia. You know, from now, he's the West Indies. He's an island boy. So I'm like, what? I'm an islander. We're the island West Indies. But anyway, that's just another word for you still black.
Pretty much.
From the West Indies, whether you're talking Jamaican Squale or whether you're talking to come back to Barbados or even the Yucatan Islands. And then I got the Irish side of my family. We're Irish. It's two of them, Irish and Scottish.
The McGillicuddies.
The McFarlanes. Top of the morning to you, Lassie. Woohoo!
The McNiggas.
So I'm a little screwed up. I'm a little bit of everything. I'm a little country and a little bit of rock and roll. Hey, that's your girl. But yeah, a little retarded, but you still love me just the same. It's okay. It is okay.
Who said retarded?
But everybody still love me just
all
the same.
All I can say, we ain't shit, but we all we got.
And I love all of y'all just the same. Y'all my second family. So we got a little nuts and a little berries, yeah, mixed together. It's okay. Molly, we got another video, Molly Mall. Molly got another video for us. I missed y'all so much. Y'all just don't know. It's like you happy to see your family, then you're happy to come back. My family will be up here at sometime in late January, February. Because we're going to the show on November the 8th. My aunt said she wants to be here when I do that. My funny Valentine's, my crazy Valentine's.
Not November the 8th, on February the 8th.
Yes, February the 8th. Did I say November the 8th?
I thought you said February. You may have.
I thought you said November. I thought you were going to do a time traveling thing.
You know, I like to do travel a little here and there. A little something here and there. But it's February the 8th, and that's going to be a good time to be had by all. What's this video, Molly?
59-year-old state trooper in Vermont was sentenced to 30 days in jail for violating an 11-year-old girl. And when I say violate, I'm talking about that 4-letter word that starts with aura and ends with E. The victim told the judge, I feel like justice have not been served.
Y'all still think that the legal justice system applies to everybody in this country? Stuff like this right here is why it's wood chipper. Imagine the message that this sends to that cop and any other pedophile who hears about this. Basically what that judge said is that it's open season on kids. Imagine what that little girl thinks about the world around her and whether or not she'll be protected and safe now. That cop, the judge, and the district attorney should all be going to prison, hitting death row, and catching that juicy chair. I can tell you right now, if that was my child, I'd be turning into John Wick with the quickness. Hope that every single one of them catches butthole cancer and AIDS. It ain't hot enough for people like this.
59-year-old state trooper in Vermont was sentenced to 30 days in jail for violating an 11-year-old girl.
Yeah.
First of all, who that nigga talk? Was that Hulk Hogan?
That's what I was thinking.
Nope.
Is that Hulk Hogan?
I waited for that motherfucker to pull his shirt off. Was that Hulk Hogan?
No, that wasn't Hulk Hogan. He was just
Okay.
passionate about what he was saying. I was standing
Listen here,
in the
brother.
same voice. 59-year-old cop gets violated. I mean, 11-year-old girl gets violated by a 59-year-old cop, 59-year-old anybody. And then, but he only got 30 days. Did he only get 30 days because he is the cop? Is he above the?
Oh,
Well,
I
let's
tell-
hope that 30 days in jail is his worst 30 days of his life. Because you go to jail for some shit like that, it don't go well.
They
So,
usually don't. They
Oh,
usually
it does
get you.
not.
Well, look at here. I look at that like when people rape people, I would like to just strap them to a horse, ass up, and shoot the horse in the ass with a BB gun.
oh my God.
But you, a little
I'm not
11-year-old
exactly sure what
helpless
just happened.
kid. I'm gonna
He
throw
would
my
be,
big
he would
body
be,
on a little
Buried
11-year-old.
under the prison.
he would be 59 with an asshole ripped out by a horse.
It happens every day, all day. Sometimes it happens to our own relatives. You know, you have
Okay.
it in the family where you get touched and everything. But this time, this was brought to the light, and it was brought to the courts, and it was brought where you think you can get justice. Why didn't that little girl receive justice? Why didn't was the judge? Was that the brothers? Was that the judge's brother, or was that the judge's son that did that? Why did this little girl receive justice? What made them think 30 days was good enough on any level of the law? In Vermont, I want to know like he said, the judge, the everybody that let that go. Everybody they meant to say 30 years. He didn't say 30 days. It was a typo, and they had to mix it up. They must have mixed it up. Did they ever fix it? Did they ever fix the typo, please? And did the man get out of jail after 30 days? And was he intact when he came home? I promise you, because he should have had some stuff missing when he came home. After 30 days. Oh my word. They never watched American Me. They didn't watch that. You how they dealt with people like that. This definitely wasn't Oz, I tell you that. But it was Vermont. Thanks whoever's brought that story up. Thanks. And I'm still asking why. What do y'all think about that? Because we all got children. Everybody up here on this panel got children. Phil got children. Damien, if that was your loved one, 11 years old, whether it was a boy or girl, take it back to you when your child was 11 years old. Right?
It's good, Jordan.
I'd lose my shit and I'd go to prison.
Hello?
I'd find some way to justify my actions.
Right now, Vicky got the car. Wait for them to
mute
get
your
back so I
mic.
can take the kids to the doctor's dentist
I
appointment.
hear you, Rodney.
Mute your mic, Rod.
Okay, there you go. It's like that movie, A Time to Kill.
Yep.
We don't
Oh, yeah.
want to go around killing each other or hurting each other, but when you have heinous crimes like that, when it's done to a child, somebody that can't protect themselves, that is still under the scope and the protection of the law and their family and stuff, I would lose mine too. I couldn't fathom the thought of if I knew somebody attacked my child.
Check it, check. Hey, there's another video. I think I sent it to the group where these three big time realtors has been trafficking and raping little girl.
Oh yeah, I saw that. I saw that joint.
And no one is talking about it. They just arrested them, and it hadn't hit the news yet.
I hit the news. I heard about it.
It was on the news here because I posted it when it was
on the news. I heard about it on the news.
I
Okay,
didn't hear about that story. You sent it into the group.
I think I did.
Yeah.
I mean, they've been doing it for decades. Three white guys. Yeah.
So they
No
doing
one's
the
talking.
same thing they're trying to accuse Diddy of. How come they not sitting in the jail?
No, they just arrested them just now, but they were actually trafficking. Just because you take a girl across the line and have sex with her and don't mean, and you come back, don't mean you traffic. See, that's the petty charge. If you're not married and you have sex somewhere else and come back, it's not trafficking.
So, but they was taking children, these three.
Yes, children, grown women.
They didn't necessarily say they were children. They were grown. They were grown women.
It didn't necessarily say.
Yeah, they were running a business.
It was a whole business.
They were running a business through their real estate business.
So they was running brothels. They were mobile brothels.
It wasn't in the house. They just sent them.
So
it wasn't like that. It wasn't like the people come over like a whorehouse. You come in, do your thing, and leave. No, they was actually shipping these girls places, sending them places, runaways.
Yeah, they were selling them.
Yeah.
Wow. I wonder how much they get for me if they was.
Don't you remember?
Before you go over this,
don't you remember?
Hey, I don't know if they sell pussy by the pound.
I used to buy it by the pound. I used to buy it by the pound.
You used to buy it by the pound.
I used to. I tell them I only need $1.62 worth.
What's the going rate, Lee?
Yeah, I tell her I only want $1.62 worth. So
I want $1 worth of pussy.
That's it. That's it.
That's just this.
That's before I make the long distance telephone call.
After
I make the long distance telephone call, the dollar is worth.
I would get in that sex traffic ring and bust it all up. The shake, or whoever they sending them girls to be with, they wouldn't call for no more. I bet you that.
Reese be asking for a raise and shit.
There's a movie Traffic like that. With Omar Epps in it. I think Omar Epps is in it.
Reese gonna be at the interview. So what's your dick quota again? How many dicks I need to take a day? Hold on.
No,
wait a second.
Reese is not gonna sell the pussy.
What the 401k look like?
Not only
Reese
she
laying down in the truck talking about I ain't getting nothing until I get a raise.
You right. I ain't getting out. I ain't going nowhere.
I ain't moving till I get a raise.
Not only she selling the pussy, but she gonna promote her book.
I'm laying at the hold on to my book like this. You buy this book, you better buy this book.
I can hit him there. Where you get this one from?
That's what they gonna say. Where you get this book from? This book is good as shit.
They're gonna let Reese go because too many people asking for refunds.
Oh damn.
Yeah, they want some refund. They want some Reese fund.
That's what a refund is. All she did was tell me about her book. I had to read chapter 3.
She wasn't talking about a goddamn book.
Look, if you ask for a refund, that means I'm coming back again. You want some refund?
Yeah, he was talking about, but she won't. The motherfucker be talking about, but she won't leave.
At 10:30, she doing the morning back show on my laptop.
Bullshit. I came here for some pussy. She keep on showing me videos and asking me my opinion.
What Abraham Lincoln the Negro? What you think, she? What you think? Did you see John Wick? What you think?
Yeah.
What John Wick got to do with Abraham Lincoln?
Because he looked like Keanu Reeves would be a good Abraham Lincoln if he had to play Abraham Lincoln.
Okay.
Not if Abraham Lincoln is black.
So you got to get a white guy to play a black guy. How the hell that work?
Easy. Just make up.
10 Commandments.
I've been doing it for years.
That's Rob Downey Jr.
Ask anybody who played in any biblical movie.
Yeah, that's it.
Ben-Hur, Charlton Heston, because he was Ben-Hur, he was Moses.
Show me all these Egyptians y'all talking about.
Elizabeth Taylor was Cleopatra. So actually, you is right.
Oh, you can see that shit
Rodney.
was. You can see she was sprayed on.
Thank you, Rodney. Thank you. That's how they do Hollywood magic.
They really tried to give her skin of bronze.
Wait a minute. Damien, are you okay?
Damien said too black. He says too black.
We're gonna shout it out for Damien because Damien stopped drinking.
Yeah.
How you feeling, Damien?
That's right.
5 days straight. Thank you, baby.
5 days.
Yeah, congratulations, man.
That's $1,000 off. Now I'll take you for $4,000 now. At first I told Coach
Now-
she paid me $5. Tell her you did good. So
Yeah, all right. I'll drink to that. I'll drink to that.
In 5 days, I've got through 8 packs of Sprite, 4 boxes of honey buns. I mean, shit, man. I'm back on the sugar now.
Back up. Okay.
Now, and how many sit-ups have you done?
No, not one.
Do
He
How
said,
much weed that you smoke to compensate?
yeah, do
What's
a
that?
few of them, man, because you're gonna mess around with all of that. You're gonna look like a fart.
No, I already got a beer gun.
okay.
Damn, Lee.
I'm so proud of Damien. Damien, that is good.
That's right.
And,
Yep.
and y'all notice this wasn't no New Year's resolution. He just decided this on his own.
Yep. He just did it.
You just
Yeah.
do it. That's what you do.
And
You
be
don't wait
quiet.
a certain time of year.
And that nigga quiet.
He said he gonna be like Nike and just do it.
Yep.
So I would root for you any day, Seaman. Thumbs
Well,
up.
the thing is, I got to root for me. It starts here.
That's right. That's right.
I don't need approval from anyone to make that decision.
Look, Damien, and you know your Laffy Taffy is about to turn into a Chico stick.
Oh, okay.
You know, you talking about it was like Laffy Taffy, like chewing bubble gum. Without that, you just get rid of.
Well, now I'm afraid I'm go from being an alcoholic to becoming a diabetic.
Nah, that beer would have did it. No, you'll be all right.
Yeah, there's a lot of alcohol. I mean, there's a lot of sugar in alcohol. So
Yeah.
I mean,
Well, that's how alcohol is made to begin with.
right, yeah.
You
can't
be all
make
right.
alcohol.
You gonna gain a little weight back. You gonna get kind of thick, and you gonna get kind of ripped. And your what's that? What you call that? Mushroom button. It's gonna turn into a bean sprout.
Well, okay, it already looks like a number 2 pencil with a big eraser on the top.
Well, it's gonna catch up. It's gonna catch up. So let your kumquat do what it do.
Hey, all the women I've been with, man, they know I had a vasectomy when I was 27. So I can point it at anyone. They don't care. I just tell them it's a training penis. Start with mine, work your way up to the big dicks.
I guess you do. But okay, let's get back to the topic of our hand, which was, do y'all remember? Y'all don't even remember.
I got to get another Sprite. I'll be right back.
We got to get another topic. Do you remember what we was just talking about?
Oh yeah, we was talking about.
Abraham Lincoln Black.
No, we was talking about sex
that.
trafficking. We was talking about sex trafficking.
We was talking about that video of that little girl, the 30 days for being assaulted, or what they call it. You can't say, you got to say essay. You can't say that the word. You got to say. Last time I was trying to tell my uncle that we was out there in the club, and then I said essay. You know, I was saying essay, and all of these Spanish people came around me like, "What's up, Holmes?" I'm like, "No, not essay. Essay, you know that could be misleading. You think
Yeah, with the
you calling them essay? Yeah, Holmes." And I'm like, "That's not the essay I'm talking about. Essay, essay. You know the essay I was speaking of." But they come out.
You wrong with?
Look, they like big girls too.
Oh yeah, they do. Oh yeah, they do.
Poppy, I'm making the papusas. I'm needing a little. I
Well, that's
love
the
you,
same.
my Latino.
That's the
my
same.
Latino man.
Hey, Reese, that's the same at work. I had a Spanish dude that was saying Felipe Dalayap or whatever.
Felipe Navidad.
Yeah, I thought he was giving me, you know what I mean, like a hint on somebody to bet on in boxing or something like that. No, I didn't know what
He
that
was
word
saying
was.
Merry Christmas. He kept stumbling over Felipe Navidad.
I was sitting there looking up. I was like, "What is his record?" I might go with
Feliz,
him.
it's Feliz Navidad. Like Feliz Cumpleaños too is how old are you? Yeah, that's what he was saying. Feliz Navidad. Is there a horse named Feliz Navidad?
I don't know, but if it was, I would have been on.
It means Merry
I've been
Christmas.
on it. Just like the lottery, it's dangerous. I didn't get my lottery ticket from down North Carolina, and I said that. Did anybody hit it yet? I think they're still waiting for me to get my ticket.
Now, somebody hit it in California.
Damn.
Yeah, for 1.2 billion. One person.
Only one
Wow,
person.
just
Did
one?
anybody else come close?
Yeah.
1.2 billion.
That is too much money. I would do what I need to do for my family and probably gift the rest of the world. That's why I ain't hit the money yet, because I would do good with it. Anybody that know that they would do good with some stuff, you don't get the big payout. Let me be a greedy miser. I probably would hit, but I would do good for a lot of organizations and families. And it wouldn't be like the kind I had to roam the ghetto and go to different places and see and be like, help that, help them, help that little girl right there, help that. Yep. I would want to be a part of it. Just like Jimmy Carter was a part of it. He was our president. You say he didn't do good, but he actually did do a lot. He did a lot. He was in there. Yep, he made sure that we could eat affordable housing, make sure the food is budget and stuff. That's why they got him out there, because he wasn't into the foreign countries. He was really concentrating on American soil right here, doing what he can for the farmers. He wanted to pay the farmers to farm, not paying them not to farm, but help them get everything. They said, "Oh, Carter's trying to do too much to help people. We got to get him out." That's why they got him out, and that's when the deficit happened, because we was in the black when Reagan took over. We was not in the red. I think I did a show.
No, we were in the red. Gas was $5 a gallon.
Huh?
We were in the red. The economy was fucked up. Gas was $5 a gallon. Oil
Well,
prices.
that's what I'm saying. When Reagan got in there, but Carter didn't do it. Carter had everything booming and good. Reagan got in there, and then we went into the red. That's when we had the space program. That's when they start outsourcing to different countries. That's when we start closing down the factories. That's when Black people couldn't get no more loans. That's when they took away a lot of programs that was helping the people. I'm like, wow. So what Carter did, Carter did a lot to help Black people. You can look it up. And because he made it affordable where you can get your help, where you can start your mom and pop shops. So when y'all say he didn't do nothing for nothing, actually he did. And people could see exactly what he did when they put him out. That's why they put him out. They money. They was like, you working worrying about the poor. You poor can't catch up with us. So
hey, I'm back.
That was it.
No.
Hey, DJ B, man, you old enough to remember Reaganomics and Carter. You know, I was
whoa.
I was telling the people a moment of silence for Carter, because he was a good president. And I was saying, not only did he serve the people in the White House, he served them more when he came out the White House. He was making sure the poor people, because he was poor. And he knew what it was like to struggle. So he was for the poor man. He was working with, how many presidents can you say was out there actually sleeping in the churches and building houses with the people? And right here on American soil. None of them. Obama, Clinton, none of them.
Don't get that shit twisted either.
What?
Carter was not.
We got Phil's on here.
He didn't come from a real poor family.
They was farmers.
Oh,
but
his father was a big time racist in Georgia.
Yeah.
His father may have been a racist, but he wasn't. I guess is that why he helped the people?
I mean, his father wasn't, but his mother was wasn't a racist. She helped a lot of black people, but his father was a big time Georgia racist.
Sometimes it be like that, but I'm
Yeah,
glad he
but
didn't
the thing
go choose. That's Phil.
Yeah,
Page,
he-
go ahead.
Hey, man,
you know
Phil
what?
got a hot show coming at y'all 25. We going to break the record, ain't we, Phil? Phil, they ain't never seen. I ain't gonna tell them. They ain't got. They don't know about what we gonna bring them next year. Do they, Phil?
Nah.
What hot
They
show
ain't
y'all
even ready.
got?
Ooh, we got to keep it on the hush. We're going to bring it out 25. It's going to be the show of shows, me and Phil, baby.
Phil, what you got going on? You got to tell
It's
me
going
now.
to sell out. It's going to sell out. It's going to sell out, ain't it, Phil?
That's what it do anyway. Be there Productions. Believe it or not, folks,
It ain't no production. It's going to be the biggest show you never heard of.
Oh, yeah. That's the show in the basement. The
We're
biggest
going to
show
break
you
all
never
the
heard
records. We're going to break all the records, ain't we, Phil?
Look, I ain't breaking my records for your house to break
Nobody
it,
ever
man.
heard of.
I'm keeping my album.
You ain't never seen nothing like this and never gonna see it again.
I ain't never seen it anyway, so.
And you ain't gonna see nothing else like it. Trust me.
It's gonna be damn near invisible.
Phil gonna be a preacher in 25. Did he tell you, Althea? Did Phil tell you? Did Phil tell you he going to preaching in 25? He gonna be ordained in 25. He ain't tell you.
Phil gonna be a jackleg preacher.
Yeah, that's my man though. That's my man. That's my man though.
And some such.
Janky preacher Phil.
If anybody seen JD Revenge, they know what that scene come from. Thank you, Lucas.
Jack Lake preacher. That's Phil. You called it out. You spoke prophetically. Jack Lake preacher Phil.
Well, from Jinky Knee Ministries. So that's what we got.
Can I plug the show out there? Can I plug the show?
Yes, sir. Plug the show.
February 8th, my crazy Valentine's. We're going to talk about all the dysfunctional Valentine's Day, all the bullshit. It's going to be off the chain. We got DJ Smooth. We got Althea McFarlane from the DMV area. We got Gwen from Apollo Comedy. We got Poppy the Bear from Baltimore. I'll be hosting. This show going to be off the chain. February 8th, Prairieville, Maryland, 648 Broad Street, Suya, Republic, African restaurant, Nigerian food. It's going to be an awesome show. We got Jason Swimmer, Gwen Factor. We got JoJo Baby, Sandy Bernstein. We got black, white, mixed together, male, female. We're going to bring the funny. It's going to be off the chain. February the 8th.
Awesome.
Y'all can contact me, 443-993-1090.
And I want to add that it's ADA accessible. It's ADA accessible. Y'all come on out with your canes, wheelchairs.
Yeah.
Come on out. Represent. Yay, yay.
Yay, yay. Hey, Phil.
Yo.
Where am I getting ready to drive the truck to? I'm at work, Phil. Where am I getting ready to go, Phil?
My house.
You going to where's house?
Biloxi.
You going to his house? He going to Biloxi, Mississippi.
I want to go
y'all.
man. I don't ride.
He going to Biloxi, Mississippi, the home of white women.
Oh, wait a minute, hold up. So you mean to tell me I can't get a date because you giving it all to the white women?
I said nothing. Phil said that. Phil misrepresenting me.
I'm Y'all talking about the fucking realtors. That nigga transporting white women across state lines.
Don't say that too loud. He gonna be up there.
You got me all wrong, Phil. I'm hurt. I'm hurt, Phil. You hurt me.
You be all right.
I'm hurt too.
I gotta go back to work. Y'all have a great day.
All right, baby.
All right,
Later, man. Y'all take care.
All right,
peace.
I know I want my box of chocolate. You know, speaking of crazy Valentine's, I did get a box of chocolate with some pieces ate out of it from the dude. You know what he
Damn.
told me? He was hungry. I'm like, wait a minute. Wait a damn minute.
He said, I wouldn't give you nothing I would eat myself.
Look, I came to realize that somebody gave him the candy. And he probably ate out of somebody gave it to him. That wasn't my damn candy, or he stole somebody else's candy. That's what he did, the Joker. I'm like, ain't this? He gave me the candy. I'm like, okay. I'm like, This stuff you put up.
Somebody gave me a box of candy at my job, and I took it home and gave it to my wife and forgot to take her name off of it.
Oh.
That's one of the reasons I ain't married now.
You cheating on the job, Phil?
I wasn't cheating. It was a Christmas gift.
Oh, yeah, that's all you had to do is tell your wife, hey, they get it on the job.
Yeah.
I know Beast coming with that a lot. They get Beast stuff on the job. He bring it home.
All the time.
The name was Vicky. No, people be giving him gifts and stuff. Does she be so? Look, if Beast come home with no gifts, she be like, "Who you pissed off? They ain't give you shit this year." So she looking to get the gifts. I mean, you know, if you got that kind of job, funny man, David Green. If I was your wife, I would parlay all over your ass. I'm just thinking about that. You get a parlay, you get a parlay. All of those games he played, all those different games, it got to be a limit. I'm like, damn it, Dave. I'd be sick too, because look, you're right. He would be sick because I try to poison his ass. I'm like, drink this radiation fluid. No, it's lemonade.
Not radiation fluid.
Yeah, I won 800 last week.
800, but you lost thousands, 60,000.
He didn't lose the money. That's money he potentially could have won.
Yeah, that's the money I could have won. Yeah.
Did you have you won big?
Oh yeah. I won big before.
You got to put your money that you win. My grandmother told me this. Put the money you playing was separate for the money you win. And that way, you know, when you want something. Like I learned that when playing cards. If you say your limit is $100, you may hit big on $20. You take that money and you put it to the side, and you still play until you go up to your $100 worth. And once you reach your $100 limit, then you be like, okay, time to catch out.
That's what I used to do at the casino, but they won't allow it anymore. What I would do is, because I got a certain strategy. I don't really play on the numbers. I play like the first like the first, the second, the third, or whatever like that. No, but anyway, I would win, and I would keep like maybe like $40, and the rest I would stick in my back pocket. And then and keep on playing. So once that's gone, I'm reminded, I got these chips in my back pocket or whatever. But they said I can't do it anymore. They said all the chips got to be on the table or whatever. But that's what
house money. He go get the money out of the cookie jar at the house.
Hey, nobody don't want to see me in tongue.
They make you keep all your money on your tape on the tape.
Oh,
I learned how to play poker too, y'all. So
okay.
my aunt and them taught me. I learned the basis of it. You know, I
did a show in Vegas a couple of years ago. They paid me in casino chips.
5-card studs and Texas Hold'em. I found out how to play. I think that was Hold'em when you played the 7-card. I got to ask for the name again, but I thought I was playing Texas Hold'em, where you had to make your hand, and then a 5-card stud where the hand was dealt. I was good. I was being lucky. I got a straight flush. I got 3 of a kind playing 5-card stuff. And y'all know that's how, I was like, oh, sookie now. So then I got 2 pairs in the high card. I was like, oh,
You got a straight plus and that's doing me impossible.
well, look, I was happy about it. Y'all can stay tuned to the green room. But I just want to tell you guys, I'm thankful that I'm being back. I'm here. I got a show coming up on February the 8th. Perryville, Maryland. Get your tickets early. They already selling like hotcakes. JoJo Baby, Sandy Bernstein, The Win Factor, Poppy the Bear, myself, Jason Swimmer, DJ B-Man, and DJ and we're going to be at Suya, where they got the good jollof rice. Yeah, and a lot of cuisine. I had to look this up to see if I can eat it.
Hey, Molly, you got that green flyer for the hub?
And the hub. I'm going to the hub, too. I don't know what's up, but I'm going to the hub.
Right there. Tony Viagra.
Tony Viagra. Who else?
Buddy Man Green.
Buddy Man Green. There you go. Huh?
Shout out to everybody being my Zoom show Friday, Saturday night.
That was Saturday night. Yes, we did the thing Saturday.
Thank you.
What show you got coming up?
I don't really have anything, but I'm working on stuff now. I'm probably gonna be heading to Ohio to do something with Phil Strickland, and I'm also setting up the next barbershop show. So we're gonna start 2025 out with a bang.
Okay, y'all. And I'm still available to hire for New Year's Eve. To get to New Year's Eve. Yeah, y'all better.
Hey, I love y'all. I gotta step out. I love y'all.
We love you too, Damien. See you tomorrow, baby.
Baby.
Keep up the good work.
Always got in trouble, I was shouted. Mama, now I'm staring
I love y'all.
Turn up Tuesday tomorrow. Go get it. Swim with the sharks, piranhas, and fishes. Mama, it's so hard down here, God is my witness. Mama, I know where I'm going. Mama, I'm a fan. It's hard not knowing who is really gonna be there for me. I wish you could be here to see me the day I start touring. Shit be on my mind every second when I'm not recording. I'm waking up conversating with the Lord every morning. I mistakenly took the wrong path, I had to rewind. I fumbled trying to move too fast, I had to keep trying. Growing up, I got in trouble, told myself to keep lying. So much stress be building up, swear I be needing me time.